Hey kids, it's time for another exciting episode of KWJUDAS!
So fast, yet it stays in place. Have you ever thought to yourself that maybe he needed you? Maybe he needed you.
God damn it. It is so good to have these guys in the fucking studio tonight. Necropsy of Ogden, Utah. Yes, that went over much better. Sorry, that was our second introduction, folks. I met the vocalist here,
Sadie J,
at the, it was Vader and Chrysian, was it not?
Yeah, that was an amazing show.
It was fucking awesome.
So
Were you guys there?
Unfortunately, no.
I mean, I don't like to just jerk off other bands, bigger bands on my show. I'm all about giving the spotlight to, like, you know, the more underground ones who need it. But god damn it, Vader, holy fuck.
That was amazing.
I always liked Vader, and after seeing him live, I fucking love fucking Vader. And Chrysian was awesome. Yeah. But, like, I didn't expect Vader to put on such a good fucking show.
It was such an amazing show.
Yeah, I went because, you know, they're just one of the good death metal bands. And, like, after seeing them, it's like very apparent that those motherfuckers have been doing it for decades.
Yep.
And just fucking refined it to, like, as pure as possible of a form. You know?
Yep.
You guys are fucking masters. I'm not trying to make you guys feel bad that you missed it or anything, but...
No, it's awesome. We actually got to open for Chrysian not too long ago. We opened for them in Suffocation.
Hell yeah. I missed that one, unfortunately. When was that?
Chrysian came with Revocation, actually.
It was Revocation?
Yeah,
you're right. Revocation.
But Chrysian was a bunch of upstanding dudes. They let us...
For a three-piece? Like, goddamn. That was the first time I've ever seen those guys. And, like, Chrysian was really good, but Vader just, like, surpassed my expectations.
It was totally amazing.
I guess I is what I'm saying. Like, they were just so fucking into what they were doing. And dude with the hair.
Yep.
You know, dude with the hair. The fucking guitarist, that guy, man, I couldn't take my eyes off of him for, like, more than one reason. It wasn't just that he's, like, a really good shredder, but his facial expressions. That is one thing that I appreciate about any live performance is a motherfucker that pulls faces. I love that.
Yeah, he had plenty of faces. I liked how they were connecting their solos.
Right.
I thought that was amazing.
Yeah, just so fucking solid. And, I mean, like, I can't really compare it to any other death metal band I've seen, really. I guess I'm going to have to see you guys sometime. Still haven't seen these guys live.
So what you're saying is we need to pull a bunch of faces.
Pull faces.
And yeah, I'm there.
Have a guitarist with, like, clowny hair. You need the clowny hair. Which one of you is the guitarist?
Both of us.
One of you guys needs clowny hair.
Don can wear the clown hair.
And you need to have been doing it for, like, fucking 30, 40, 50 years, however many long they've been doing it. I mean, wasn't that, like, their 30-year anniversary tour?
Yeah.
30 years?
So.
Word. I thought it was 50 at first, and I was just like, no fucking way. Vader's been doing it for 50 years. And then I looked it up. 30 makes a little more sense. For those of you listening right now, if you are not a Vader fan, if you're not a death metal fan, because, you know, KWJUDAS caters to all sorts of genres. I would recommend for you listeners out there, look up some fucking Vader if you haven't yet. They're a good band to get started with into the death metal scene. Fortunately, we have these guys here to also take you by the hand and guide you into the local death metal scene, because we don't have enough bands like you guys around here, I think, you know?
No, sir.
I mean, there was another local band that opened that night, and we're going to have them on here in the future, and Venom is going to be on later on this year. But other than that, it's like, who the fuck else this year do we even have metal? Sorry, I just spoiled the rest of the season, kids. There's no more metal, so fucking appreciate this band. Let's play the next song. What was the name of that last one?
Dying Zen.
Dying Zen. And the name of this next one we have here, I got Deepens. Deepens Middle queued up, unless you'd rather play something else.
No, I'm good with this song.
Word, Deepens Middle. Is there a story behind this little ditty we're about to get into?
There is a story behind it.
What's this song about?
This song's about your loved ones taking you on an unexpected trail that leads you to your demise, in other words. But then you see it and you notice it and you pull away.
Because after all, what else are loved ones for? This is Necropsy here on KWJUDAS Radio Provo. Thank you all for listening.
Your sin is strength is stronger. Go cast a net no longer. Find off the way to see their talk is straight. Sailing on the ship, be careful it might dip and watch felt the shine. Realize there's none to blind.
Necropsy here on KWJUDAS. These are the soothing sounds. Come and have a cozy sit down next to the mantle with our friends, Necropsy.
Necropsy.
You guys feeling cozy today?
Definitely.
Sure.
I'm feeling all right.
It's a
You
fun
guys,
room.
you guys seem like the types that enjoy nature, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
You guys want to go out stargazing afterwards? Huh? No. Oh yeah, you guys are from
Cloud
Ogden.
gazing.
You got a long fucking drive to get back to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I could come up with you guys.
we could cloud gaze.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh, cloud gaze. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
not much stars out right now. Probably just get rain in our fucking eyes. Well, I don't know. Maybe some other time. I don't just ask anyone if they want to go stargazing afterwards. I mean, you guys don't take this shit for granted. Sorry, I kind of had to leave an awkward silence after that. I mean, it's just, where else do you go with that one?
Yeah, I'd totally be down. But I got to work so early in the morning.
You work? What's more important than stargazing? Work? Shh. Fucking guitarists. So before we get too far into it, we should probably have everybody actually introduce themselves and let me know, or let our guests in on what is it you do in the band. Who's the most important member here?
Me?
Okay, the singer, of course.
Not
The singer's
really.
going to say that. Because you do all the work, right? You load all the equipment.
I
You tune the drums.
You know, I do.
Fucking drummers, they never do shit. Who's the drummer?
Sits and watches.
Oh, this would be.
I'm like looking at you already. You look like a fucking drummer. God. Never do any work. Never set up anything. Never load anything. They just expect everyone else to.
Oh yeah, I just want.
I'm being a dick. I'm a drummer too, so I can be a dick to the drummer. I mean, you know, I used to be a drummer till I fucked up my leg.
Now you have to double bass with one leg.
No, that's all
I can do it. I just can't do it very long.
worked out,
That's why drums kick ass. Man, I lost, all you kids out there, I've got a weight loss plan for any of you that are looking to lose some weight. Well, first, you drink for like 10 years, and then you quit, and then you play drums.
Perfect.
There you go. You don't even have to change your fucking diet. Just drink for a long time and then cut alcohol out of your diet. So that's the only dietary change you got to make. Go cold turkey. Might kill you. What I would recommend is do a complete fasting for 3 days the day that you quit cold turkey. Might also kill you. But it also takes the mind off of the booze. After like the second or third day, all you want is food. You're not even thinking about alcohol.
Sounds like a good adventure.
Worked for me, kinda.
I gardened when I quit.
Oh yeah, we're kind of in a room full of people that don't really drink anymore, huh? Most of us. I'd like to congratulate all of you. Here's to that.
Yay. For us.
These guys have made it a little bit longer than I have. How long did you say?
It's like a year and a couple months.
Year and a couple months, and you got
6 years for me.
a word. So, like I said forever ago, why don't you introduce yourself and what you do in the band?
I'm Tim Fisher. I second guitarist in the band.
Word. And you're kind of new, right?
Fairly, yes. I kind of a long story, but about 10 years ago or so, they were in need of a bass player. Maybe a little longer than that.
So that's not that new.
Now they needed a bass player, so I was in the band for about 3 years on bass. And I don't really know what happened. Things just kind of fell apart. And 10 years later, here I am back on guitar.
So you were saying that you're not on most of the recordings we're hearing tonight. What year were these recordings from?
2021.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they've been
last year.
Out for a year now.
Yeah.
Okay, word. So I was thinking that they were
22,
like
early
older
22.
recordings from before he even joined.
Nope.
He joined pretty much just right after.
Yeah.
Ah, I gotcha.
And me and Tim, actually, we have a recording. It's a CD called Soul Signature.
A whole different band?
It's the same band.
Oh, word. That's just the name of the song?
Yeah, it's back when I was on bass.
Of the album.
Okay, so how many albums do you guys have?
I think there's 4.
You think?
think
Man, you're
there's
in the band!
There's a
You
couple.
front the band!
There's a couple live ones just kind of floating around.
Did you make them yourself, or is it like fan stuff, like bootlegs?
The live ones, they were like
Yeah, the
surprises from people. Yeah.
That's cool. That means that people like what you're fucking doing, and you're doing something right. If you got other people putting it out. Did they make hard copies and shit?
Yep.
Nice. Hell yeah. Did you get one?
Yeah, I did.
Because that would be a dick move if you didn't.
And then we made a bunch of, at the time, we made a bunch of tapes, cassette tapes, and gave them
I
away.
love tapes. Do you have any tapes still?
Yeah, I have a tape of it.
Can I have one?
Yeah, you can. 100%.
Oh, goody. No, I still collect all the hard copies, man. I mean, if you even got a fucking 8-track, I'll take it. I mean, I don't have a way to play it, but I will definitely show all my friends and post that shit on social media. Look what I fucking got. I just went and saw Mr. Bungle, who is back to being a thrash band, if you guys weren't aware. And they have a VHS tape.
Oh, hell yeah.
Uh-huh.
Awesome. Was that a good show?
Yes, it was. And again, it wasn't like the Mr. Bungle that I fell in love with or anything, but watching them play thrash was still just like, oh my fucking God. You know? Thrash is a type that, like, I'm not way into, but still dig it, you know?
Who else played that night?
Oh, we had the Melvins.
Oh, that's right. I've seen them before with Tool
And
a long time ago.
yeah, Melvins and like they're good friends. In fact, you kind of almost wondered if you're like into that scene, why the fuck didn't Phantomos jump on there? Because you got like all the members of that band in between Bungle and Melvins. Probably because it wouldn't have added any extra ticket sales, and it would have been more money getting split up between. You know,
Yeah, we actually, I was going to go to that show, but we opened for DRI that night.
that would be cool too. I mean, god damn, that would be a tough one. Go to see a fucking band that like you haven't seen. I don't know if you guys have seen Bungle, but I never got to catch them.
I've seen Faith No More and Tomahawk.
Saw Tomahawk. Yeah, saw them twice. Yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't resist playing with DRI, though.
If you got offered that, it'd be hard to say no, even if Bungle's playing the same night. I mean, I'm a huge Bungle fan, so I just, that'd be like I say, real fucking tough one. Now, if you were opening for Bungle and could go see DRI, definitely
It'd be the same thing.
I'd take the opening for Bungle, for sure. That's like my dream. But anyways, we don't like to jerk off other bands. You guys are why we're here. And, well, on KWJUDAS, we talk about all sorts of other stupid shit. You know, if you guys want, we can share recipes after this next song. I'm a pretty good cook. I don't know about y'all.
I make some mean ramen.
Mean ramen. Yeah, we'll share some recipes. All right, we're going to play a quick song, and then we're going to come back to you folks with some cooking tips with Necropsy. Thank you all for joining us. KWJUDAS.
Your eyes are blind, dead set, blaze the heart of the star. Evolve, you've lost your fucking breath. Here's slaves to gold. This is the choice that you hold. Evolve the words from your fucked up neck. Here's slaves to gold. This is the choice that you hold. Evolve yarn. Some are meant to know, some are meant to grow. It is all. Pulsing existence, creating new way on. Some are meant to know, some are meant to grow. It is life. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Your sickness bleeds this hate. Your sickness bleeds this hate. Hate of one broken face. Hate in your mind this right. Your sickness bleeds this hate. Hate of one broken face. Your eyes are blind, get sick, wake up. Blind, the fight of the star, evolved, the spark has grown sick. His legs cold, this is the choice that you won't evolve the words from your fucked up neck. His legs cold, this is the choice that you won't evolve. You've lost your fucking grip. His legs are cold. This is the choice that you hold. The choice that you hold. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Okay, as promised, kids, we are going to get into the cooking segment. And adequately enough, that song was called Hash Browns. Why?
So
The hell?
I wrote that song while I was making hash browns. Because you know how hash browns take forever to make?
I guess. I usually get
Literally
the
had-
instant hash browns in a minute, you know.
Oh, I was making it the hard way.
I don't know if that
I
really
cut 'em up
exists.
with some onions and some pepper.
That's the way to do it.
And my guitar was plugged in. So I literally had my guitar on, jamming, making hash browns.
That's very death metal. That's DMAF.
Yeah.
Death metal as
Early
fuck.
in the morning, too, so it was even weirder.
So you're all sleep deprived, like in this
Barely
stupor of
drinking.
psychosis.
We make Forrest play drums with a spatula
Nice.
just during that song.
I want to believe you.
Come see us
Do you
live,
really?
man.
Guy, another reason to come see the. Hey, speaking of which, do you guys have any shows coming up? Any live stuff?
We have a show coming up weekend.
Oh, it's this weekend. By the time this recording comes out, it'll be too late, kids.
We're actually going to start recording.
You missed it. But you're getting back in the studio. That's good. That's good. But we'll talk about that later. I want to hear some cooking tips. This guy, he knows how to make some mean ramen noodles. And he wasn't joking, folks. How do you do it?
Well, I get a pot, all right?
Uh-huh.
And then I put water in it, and I put it on the stove. Then most of the time, after I remember to turn on the stove, and it starts boiling, then I put in the dried noodles, all right? And then I wait for them to get just soft enough. I can drain the water and put my flavor packets in, and oh, that's a nice, tasty treat.
You definitely gotta drain the water before you put the flavoring in.
Repeat that, I'm
Yeah.
going to write the recipe down.
You're the bass player, right?
Yes. Bass player and the lifter of heavy things.
I don't know why I asked that after that story. It just,
I get excited about ramen. What do you want from me?
I guess that seems just like a bass player thing.
I mean, I have a recipe for veggie burgers.
all right,
if you
all
want
right.
that.
Now this is some real shit, guys. Ramen. I mean,
Cooked me a veggie burger once in her life.
do you make the patties yourself,
Yeah, it's pretty badass.
dude? All right, let's hear it.
Okay, so it's garbanzo beans, and you can cut up carrots, but you don't want this in the first part of the recipe. You get garbanzo beans and peppers and onions, and put the carrots over for later, and then you mix those together in a little grinder, and then breadcrumbs is what keeps it solid together. Yep. So you grind that all up together. You put the carrots in after, and then put it in the breadcrumbs.
And then you just like smash it into a paste
Yeah, it's just feels
and just mold it.
the texture is exactly like, well, I wouldn't say exactly like meat, but yeah,
Wow.
it's kind of like a cookie. That's what a good
Word.
way to describe it. Then you cook it.
So you one of them vegan, vegetarian folks, Arliss?
I am.
I actually tried that for a little bit. Are you vegan or vegetarian?
I'm vegan.
Word. I lasted vegetarian longer than I did vegan, obviously, because vegan's harder.
Yeah, it's a lot
You
harder.
find out certain things you never would have even guessed you can't fucking eat. And then it depends on how hard you want to take it. Like, can I even wear my same shoes anymore? Like, if I'm doing
Yeah.
this, I'm doing it all the way. I had a roommate that really did. He, like, stopped wearing shoes altogether. And it was because during that time, that was just, like, the scene, you know? Like, the vegan
Yeah.
hardcore scene, like, kind of late 90s, early 2000s. And I was running a venue at the time where a lot of those hardcore bands were playing. He hung out there a lot. All of his friends were doing it. And he was almost kind of doing this to sort of make fun of them. And also to say, I got one up on you, bitch. You guys are all vegan shit.
yeah,
What are you wearing
barefoot.
shoes for?
And I don't even comb my hair.
Right. And I mean, to each their own. What I love is, I don't know, you guys watch a lot of stand-up comedy, but they're always ragging on vegetarians and vegans, you know? Like, I've heard so many, and it's almost always the same fucking joke, just told a little differently. And it's something to the effect of, are there any vegans? And almost no one raises their hand, and they're like, oh, it's because they're not strong enough to lift their arm. They're always, like, making jokes about how, like, they're malnourished and they're not strong and they whatever. And I'm just like, you've never been to a vegan hardcore show, have you? Those fucking little bastards, they whoop some ass. You don't want to get near one of those fucking mosh pits. I don't like it even. Like, you know, there's certain mosh pits I'll get in and there's certain ones I won't. And I'm not even saying I condone it, but I am saying I wouldn't, like, straight just call those guys pussies. They're hurting each other. Look at them.
We're not pussies, you guys.
Yeah. Go to a hate breed show. No, I'm kidding. Hate breed's not them. They're always the ones that get the shit pinned on them, though, it seemed like. At least back in the day. I got some hate breed tales that we're not going to get into. Another one of those bands I have like a love-hate relationship in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until I saw him open for Guar, I was like, I guess that was another one that I saw live, and I was like, okay, I gained some fucking respect for.
That's a band I've always wanted to see is Guar.
You still haven't seen Guar?
Never seen
Okay,
it.
we jerk Guar off all the time on this show.
Oh, I'd love to.
That's a band I don't even mind jerking off because they need it, you know? And I've seen them like 10 fucking times. I think they're coming again this year.
Yeah,
I
I
seen them
think they're
once.
coming with Mudvayne and Coal Chamber.
Oh, yeah, Mudvayne. I heard that. I'm like, oh, shit. That's probably been Mudvayne's wet dream since they became a fucking band. And I
Yeah.
bet they're the headliners, too.
Yeah, I think they are.
Almost
Really?
never does
think
Guar
so.
not headline. But I guarantee Mudvayne's probably still got a bigger draw. You know? And
A lot of people are excited they're back together.
Yeah, didn't they kind of go away for a while?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
a lot of the
they were for a
90s new
while.
metal bands sort of did.
I think that's where Hell Yeah came out of.
Oh, yeah. So did Hell Yeah actually, like, Mudvayne stopped and Hell Yeah started kind of thing?
I believe so. I'm not sure
They
how it
kind of
worked out.
overlapped, but
Something like that, yeah.
two of the guys from Mudvayne and Vinnie Paul from Pantera.
Yeah.
Some other dude came in and started Hell Yeah just for laughs.
But now, like,
Yeah,
Vinny's dead,
personally,
so
I like Hell Yeah a lot better, a lot more than Mudvayne. But
I actually don't know if I ever listened to Hell Yeah, to be perfectly honest. Mudvayne was all right.
I think I've heard them once.
Yeah, I think I heard, like, one song.
I was just going to say I like Mudvayne better.
I like Mudvayne better than Kid Rock.
You
Doesn't
better.
say much there, though.
Doesn't say much.
Okay, let's play another song. I think that totally just changed the vibe in the fucking room. We don't want to get into, like, a Bud Light fight or anything, you know? I don't even want to bring that shit up, except for I just did, because I like rocking the boat, folks. Anyways, this has been Necropsy here, KWJUDAS. Thank you all for listening.
Empty rooms, hear the echo. Your inner self, his trick is mind of the strangest cold. Mesmerized and tricked by these souls, your body an empty capsule as it takes control. Face to face with you, and he hurts. How to end this course? Face to face with you, cycles faster. How to end this course? Face to face with you, and he hurts. How to end this course? End this course. Cause it feels so real. Feels so real. Voices in your fucked up head telling you'll be better dead. All these voices, they're real. Stitches where you got to risk. How the fuck did it come to this? All the voices, they're real. undercover. Yoda form. Ask me not to conform. Visceral fighting our champs. I'm happy now I got my fix.
Hooty hoo.
Yeah.
Who the hell just said hooty hoo? What the fuck? We don't allow that kind of bullshit around here. It's fucking nonsense. The Mad Musician on KWJUDAS. Free Radio Provo. Thank you guys for joining us. That song was actually featured on part of the background of the conclusion, the final conclusion of Psychedelic Zombies of an Undead Nature, folks. For those of you who have been paying attention to the last 4 weeks of KWJUDAS, we've been featuring a cute little cartoon about, well, people killing zombies and shit. And we're about to play for you the final conclusion, as I said, which that song was featured in. And I thank you guys for letting us use it. There was some fucking gnarly-ass guitar riffage and some gnarly-ass bass riffage in that composition. Whoever the hell did that, mad props.
Thank you.
Fun one.
Nice job, guys. I really fucking dug that. I mean, I dig all the shit you're doing, but, like, I was listening to, like, pretty much everything that you sent me, just what do I use for this moment? And yeah, once I started hearing those fucking, the guitars going off and the bass going off and everything, I was just like, oh, yeah, this is perfect. These guys still haven't seen it or heard it, but they will soon. In fact, let's play it right now.
Yeah!
All right, kids. The conclusion of Psychedelic Zombies of an Undead Nature.
Previously on the Gumption Chronicles. Previously on our last episode. I don't know why they even have you do that when I could clearly be doing it myself just the same. Fine then, I'll do your job. That wasn't at all what I was trying to say. Previously on the Gumption Chronicles, Chode, the whole town of Gumption City has been run amok by an apocalyptic posse of unprecedented perpetrators of an undead nature. By equally unprecedented means, our heroes discover their randomly gifted superpowers to defeat the unencephalic army. Were these powers a result of the unmarked vial they'd hastily consumed earlier, or are they part of an even bigger anomaly from which the zombies may have been wrought forth? Quit scrolling through YouTube, watch this, and find out.
Oh! My chemistry friend! He had more pizza Sunday!
Hey kid, remember me? Pedro!
Whoa. That shit was fucking potent.
Yes, I agree. I swore I could actually shoot fireballs from my hands.
Dude, I watched you do it!
Okay, chemistry friend. I think we will be taking a full vial of that.
Well, alright, that's $4.50.
There you are, friend. 450 peanut shells. And don't forget, LARPing on Sunday.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
By DURPENSHLEE. And remember, if it doesn't say Durpen, it's not DURPENSHLEE.
Wow. I can't believe the ending on that one. And it's just like, wow, ball groping, chode scratching. We're recording this before it's finished, so these guys don't know what to think. Unfortunately, kids, not only are we at the conclusion of our animated saga, but we are also to the conclusion of the show. I know.
Sigh.
But before we go, we're going to play 2 more songs from Necropsy, and they're going to tell you where to find their stuff. Where do we find your stuff, Necropsy?
We have Necropsy Instagram, we have a Facebook, and we also have our stuff on sale on a website called 680.net. So those are the 3 places you can find us.
So 680 is that like your clothing company or something like that?
Yep, that's my clothing company.
Okay, so where do people find that? Like,
just at www.680.net.
Cool.
We will be making a Necropsy website.
Do you have a physical store?
I do have a physical store.
Where's that located?
It's on 36 and Washington Boulevard.
In Salt Lake or
In
Ogden?
Ogden, Utah.
Ogden. Okay. Well, now you heard it. Straight from the horse's mouth if you want to get some new fancy clothes. Say the address one more time. Sorry, I forgot it.
It's 36 and Washington Boulevard.
What kind of fashion do you specialize in?
It's mainly like metal shirts.
Metal
band
shirts. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Well, hell yeah. Any upcoming projects or side projects?
We've been recording.
You got a new album coming out.
Yeah, we're in the process right now. We got some guitar riffs tracked at the moment.
Who do you guys record with?
I'm doing it actually.
Oh, you're doing it yourself?
I'm engineering it.
Hell yeah.
By myself, yeah. Doing it old school style with a Porta Studio even, so I don't have the leisure of point and click, copy paste, all that stuff.
Word.
So it's got to be done right.
Hell yeah, that seems. I've never tried doing it that way.
Yeah,
I got into the recording business
how I
long
learned.
after that was
it's
the
a different
thing.
process, but it's how I learned.
Word. So have you done any digital shit, or is that just like all you've ever done?
That's all I've ever done. I've never touched a DAW?
Right.
What you call it? Yeah, I've never touched one.
You seemed to know Reaper when I was using it, so I thought maybe...
Well, I play bass in another band. That's a different story. A band called Hooga, if there's any Hooga fans listening.
You play in fucking Hooga?
I'm the bass player in Hooga.
Hooga still plays?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah,
Wow.
they're still around.
I haven't heard that name in a fucking while, man. Hooga's been around for fucking ever.
Yeah, just as long as Necropsy, I believe.
No shit.
20 years-ish, somewhere in there, maybe a little bit longer.
Wow. Hell yeah, that's cool. That's good to know that Hooga's still around. I hate to just get down this rabbit hole, but do you know Roger? Drummer?
I do not know Roger anymore.
Word. He's
right now our drummer is a guy named Ryan Dixon, who also plays drums in a band called Shadow of Preachers.
Yeah, Hooga seems to share or have shared a lot of different fucking musicians over the years.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good revolving door. I was
like
on
everybody's
guitar.
been in that band.
I was on guitar. It's kind of crazy because I was on guitar at first there. Now I'm on bass.
Word.
In Necropsy, I was on bass first. Now I'm on guitar.
Nice.
So I kind of crisscrossed.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, anyways, Hooga's we're recording also, but our other guitar player is doing that.
Word.
He's using Reaper.
Nice. Well, before we also go, we also have to clarify, if you're looking for this band, there is also another band of the same name, is there not?
Yep, there is.
So how do we differentiate? How do we make sure it's you?
Our logo looks like a tree.
You got the tree.
The tree logo.
But as far as online, do you just put in say Necropsy Ogden?
Sometimes it's Necropsy Ogden, or it's Necropsy, the trademarked Necropsy, or Necropsy TM.
Okay.
So
you guys got it trademarked?
Yeah.
So fuck them?
Yeah, so fuck them. I've had it trademarked since I was 19.
Wow.
Yeah.
So then for real, fuck them. Have you
them.
told them, I got the trademark
Yeah,
for this bitch,
I
so
have.
y'all can eat it?
And then they messaged me back, and it said, blah, 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 blah.
Is that literally what they said?
Yes.
Just blah, blah, blah.
Yes. That's
What a bunch of
literally what
fucking
they said.
dicks. Where are these motherfuckers from?
Or something like that. So
No, I think they're actually from another country, but
That's kind of what I figured. In fact, I think I looked them up already.
Yeah.
And yeah, they weren't from around these parts.
nope.
I guess because they were from Europe or something, I just figured that they probably had the rights to it, because European metal, just usually kicks American metal's ass. No offense, but those guys fucking know their metal, and we all know that.
Yeah.
I guess we have the rights in America,
But America knows how to fucking get the metal done, though. That is for goddamn sure, and as does Utah.
Oh my gosh, I just got an idea. A Necropsy show.
Oh shit! Wow. I wonder if, how many bands have done that, because there's tons of fucking bands that have the same band name if they've ever actually fucking booked shows together,
Yeah.
Rather than say, fuck you, it's our name, let's just play a show together, and then everybody will be like, I'm going for these guys. It'll be like, when the Rough Riders play the Rough Riders,
We could battle it out, though.
And then whoever the crowd cheers for the most gets the fucking title.
Yep.
That is the ultimate battle of the bands, is you're battling for the title, literally the title.
Trophy could be like a golden skull.
With the band name on it.
Yeah.
And, whoever wins, it's their version of the logo. Or maybe you'll just have, your logo on this side and their logo on that side. And so if you win, you turn it this way. And if they win, they turn it around.
Yeah, like a double-faced skull.
I think we should talk to these guys about that.
We
Go,
need to get 'em.
blah, 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 derpity slurkity. Do you understand? It's on, bitch! Yeah, this one goes out to you, Necropsy. It's fucking these guys and you in the cage tonight on Sturgis on pay-per-view. Thank you all for joining us. KWJUDAS, Free Radio Provo. I think that was a pretty good ending.
Yeah.
Fucking bring it on, Necropsy. Oh, we're still recording.
Sarge! Shorting those masses! Recognizes passes! Development of the image way! That which they cannot see! All pretend that it's make-believe beyond even skills! Brought to all realms of awareness, who's to see the various? Say these goodbyes of all reasons why blood of fear taking breath, led by those locked in raging to our dust. The wrong is a reality upon the things we just do. I've gone mad. Us entire. Way entire. Save the body down. Start on your beliefs, but don't you think it's just not what it seems? Just not what it seems. Caught in the middle if I'm not looking for. Go last, let me get low, the end. stop on your police. But don't you think it's just not what it seems? Just not what it seems. There's confusion, mass production, simple seduction. Lost letting go. Shield pushes out, here's a one. Shield pushes out, here's a one. Representing two, fulfilling through. Yeah. do. In conclusion, who's to by the hollow? Who's the ones that have fun? Level shelters, white of separate tone of light. Because I remember complete of confusion. It's easy thing, not again. Even then live white. About the elections, and what is it to find? Even then live white.
We'd like to thank you all for joining us on yet another exciting and exclusive episode of KWJUDAS on Gumption City Radio. We now turn you back to our regular Gumption City programming.